go. Just getting myself ready here. Never mind the noise in the background. Okay, see? On. Number 2. Okay. Guten Tag, and welcome everybody. It's me, TF2 Female Medic. Normally I'd be doing a very happy and joyous live stream. This is different. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Ever since this morning, I put up a video short about mine practicing medicine. I know some people out there have not seen it. By the way, speaking of people, you cosplayers and you gamers out there who love TF2, or should they say Team Fortress 2, yes. A big shout out to all of you who still loves the game and thrives the game and plays the game and does the cosplay and things like that. Yeah, that's a big shout out to you on a positive note. Okay? Thank you. Now, getting serious over here. I know I tried to be very, very fair with all of my subscribers, but I noticed that there are some people out there that do not treat me fairly enough. You know who I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about the people that give me harsh treatment. You know that. I'm being misjudged. I'm being misjudged fairly. Oops. Scratch that. I'm being misjudged unfairly. And that is terrible. I don't know why, but it's not good. It's not good at all. Because according to one person, I'm not saying the person's name. Okay? I'm not saying the person's name, but he said a comment. I don't know what the comment was, but he said something about coming out of the closet as an autistic woman. Or should I say, an autistic medic? An autistic medic? Yikes! 9! Why would I say that? I mean, why would he say that? I'm serious. Why on earth would he say that to me? I mean, it's so hurtful. The travesty, the harassment. I can't take it anymore. It hurts. It hurts so much. I don't know why, but as TF2 Female Medic, I'm trying to make a difference that's totally wonderful. I'm trying my best. But all I keep on getting is hate. Hate, hate, hate. I can't do this. I can't continue like this if I'm being misjudged. I can't do this. I don't mean to do this, comments, but it really is. I hate being misjudged by people who think they're smarter than me. who think you have brains. I'm the one with the brains over here. I don't like being misjudged. It really hurts me to the heart. I'm sorry I'm crying like this, but I don't mean to. It's not real drama. more will treat me nice. Instead of cooking me special needs and autistic, it doesn't make a difference what I am, really. Please, I'm not laughing. I'm not really laughing. This is a serious live stream. I'm crying. I just want to be treated nice. I want to get recognition. I want to get nice things. I want to get nice comments. It's not drama. This is real. If I was on the Dr. Phil show, Dr. Phil without me, TF2 Female Medic with my problems. Huh? What's this last? What is this? Am I trying to get some help? Are my fans helping me? TF2 Medic? Really? Are you really trying to help? Because I'm not getting all the help I need. Why should they stop? I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, really? Seriously, comrades, you've got to stop the hate. I do not like what you're doing. It really hurts. It really hurts so much. I'm crying because I'm not getting enough good recognition. I'm not getting enough people to like and subscribe. That's not the point. The point is that I'm trying my best. But you people are pulling me down. You people are putting me down by accident. It's not my fault. It's not my fault to do things different. Really? I don't know why. People treat me, they misjudge me wrongly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It hurts. It hurts straight from the heart. It really does. Huh? 9! I can't do that. I don't want to say anything mean to them. I mean, really? I don't want to do that. If they're being mean, they should learn. They should understand the lesson for life. Don't judge a medic just because she or he does something different. That is the bottom line. I'm sorry that it got like that. I really am sorry. I really am. It's just that I get so worked up whenever some people, they don't treat me nice. They don't give me nice comments. They don't give me the benefit of the doubt. They don't do that. I'm serious. I don't know why, but as TF2 Female Medic, I want to be judged the right way. Just because other people, other cosplayers, they cosplay as TF2 Medic, I'm the first to play as TF2 Female Medic. You know that, right? Don't you? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you're all aware that I try my best and I think straight, not from the head, but from the heart. I put all of my creativity into one place. By the way, whoever says that comment down autistic should really, really not say that in front of me. Because I don't like that. I don't like when people say these things even though they may be confidential and they may seem private and they also may seem classified. You know, classified information? I don't like when people say, oh, I'm special needs. I'm an autistic TF2 female medic. I don't like when people say that to me. Please. Got to treat me nice. Because I don't want, heaven forbid, to treat you not nice. I don't want that I should treat you not nice. Besides, it's all about fairness. It's all about love. It's all about kindness. Please. Just try to cheer me up, okay? Because whatever you guys said out there, not to you guys, but whoever gave me hate comments in the past, not good. Not good at all. I don't like that. What? I'm not being mean to you. I'm not being mean to you. I'm sorry. So sorry that I said those words. I didn't mean to say that to you guys. Can you forgive me, please? Can you? It would mean a lot. It would mean a lot if you say yes. Can you forgive me, please, for saying that? Listen, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry for treating you fans like this, okay? I really am sorry. And for crying like that in public, I'm sorry that I did that too. By the way, if anyone else feels like subscribing to the channel, that would be a pretty good idea. It would be extremely wonderful. By the way, if anyone else who's being mean and nasty to TF2 Female Medic, if you say something mean like that, I will saw through your bones. Not physically, but you know what I mean. I'll saw through your words and your comments. That's what I will do. To all you haters out there, stay away from me. I'm a very, very serious medic. Now, getting on with it, I don't usually do a serious live stream. I don't usually do that. But somehow, you're gonna have to understand how and why I became TF2 Female Medic. It all started in the summer when I first made my very first cosplay. I didn't know how well it would take off, but it did. And everybody seemed to like it. Yeah, they did. Everybody did. Everybody seemed to like my cosplay. and the way I did everything in real life, pretty roundabout. But then, I don't know why today I got a very, very, very bad comment about someone saying that I'm an autistic woman. Which is true, yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to say it in a bad way. I mean, 9. I do not come out of the closet just because I say I dress like this, I act like this, I speak like this, whatever. I'm just playing the role of the medic, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to play my part. Just like TF2 Medic plays his part, I play my part too. Please, you have to treat me nice. Just like you shouldn't misjudge TF2 Medic just because he's slightly insane with his doings. And by the way, nothing's wrong with playing TF2 Medic. Nothing wrong with that. Just as long as there's no violence whatsoever. You got that? Now getting on with it. I didn't know I was being misjudged by that person. Only one person and nobody else. If I can get back at them, it'll be pretty nice. I don't know if it's a him or a her, whatever. Doesn't make a difference anyways. I just want them to know that it's nice to give someone a benefit of the doubt. But it's not nice to misjudge somebody wrongly, as that one person did to me. I don't know why, but it's not good. It's just not good at all. As I was saying, how my fame grew was, I guess you could say, through creativity and whatnot over the summer, but I did achieve a lot. The problem is that some people out there do not care about what I do, which is really sad in most cases, because they think I'm pretty autistic, like they say, or at least that one person said. But just because you think I'm getting nice commentary, you don't understand. Some of the commentary is hate. Even though I put in many times in my video shorts. By the way, if you haven't seen any of my video shorts, you better go check them out. They're pretty wunderbar. Pretty amazing. Yeah, pretty nice. And also, getting on with it, I'm sorry I'm going off on a tangent over here, but just because you say that person like me is autistic and special needs, just because it's classified and confidential and private information, it's okay. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that I'm special needs. Everybody knows that I do things different and I have a different head on my shoulders. You know that already. And by the way, that accent of mine, it took a lot to practice, but I think it's getting better and better. Don't you think so? Yeah, I think I'm starting to feel better already. Never mind the fact that I cried a bit. Doesn't matter. I know I had an emotional moment, but really, what can I do? It's not easy getting over such an emotional moment. Not emotional, but the kind of emotion where you feel sad and you can't get over it. It's not so easy, you know? As for me, I know what it means to really take my inner emotion and bring it out, as I'm doing right now, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Anyways, that's my story of how I became TF2 Female Medic and why I'm doing all this just to get not the attention, not the subscribers, but also to get good commentary and recognition, so that everybody should understand the importance of accepting people the way they are, especially me. I may be somebody different. I may be somebody who thinks the other way and does things the other way. He knows that. But that doesn't mean that you have to judge me in the wrong way. I don't want to be misjudged. And also, on that note, I want to see what people are saying. Apparently, some people, they don't understand what it means to really take it to the next level. I mean, I have taken it to the next level, yeah. You know that? I've taken it to the next level. I've taken everything to the next level. But you know, it's not hard. It's not hard just to take things to the next level. He knows that. Because if I put my mind and my heart to it, both parts of my body, if I do that, I end up with something very good. Yeah, that's how it works. It's not so hard to really sing like Medic and act like Medic, but sometimes I do get carried away with that. Hey, guys, if there's one thing that is possessing me, it's Medic. It's always Medic. Oh boy. Ooh, I can't. If I keep laughing like this, I'll end up with Medic laughter. It's kind of emotional, it's kind of funny, but you know, I can't help it. Sometimes I try my best in the way I'm supposed to, and I also want people to understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be special needs. It's okay. Really. Nothing's wrong with that. On the other hand, I wouldn't judge TF2 Medic himself as to being special needs or the kind of person that gets carried away with other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I'll give you an example right now. The part where he was operating on Heavy, his close comrade, he accidentally did something by accident, and I seen that in that video clip called Meet the Medic. Not Meet the Blue Medic. Meet the Medic, the Red Medic. Yeah. That's where I got my inspiration from. Anyways, I've seen that, and I noticed that he made an accident which confused Heavy a bit, but he did something out of the ordinary. He took another heart, which was twice the normal size of a regular human heart, and he stuck that in there, and before he did that, he pumped it and pumped it and pumped it like this until he got it to actually work with high voltage. He knows that story, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you do. But the bottom line is that not only did he save Heavy's life, but he also got him to feel better. Yeah, That's what he did. So maybe you guys out there can help me feel better by getting over my sadness and regret and, well, not regret. I would say my inner emotion of feeling sad and neglected. I always get neglect. And I do get abused by very, very bad, mean comments. And I'm sorry that I yelled at you before. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I don't mean to do that. But the bottom line is, I deserve better. I deserve to be treated better. And I also deserve not just medical attention like I get from all the mercs, okay? Especially Scout. I know Scout is a pain in the neck, but I try to treat it fairly. I know that. And you guys know that already. Anyways, if you have anything nice to say to me in my YouTube shorts, feel free to do so. And it's not about the views. And it's also not about anything else, okay? Sorry about that. It's really noisy over here. I know. I tried to cover up the noise. And speaking of cover up, I tried to cover up the fact that I'm really sad, but really I'm supposed to be happy. I know, but it's a serious live stream, and I'm pretty sure all of you out there will know already that it's nice to treat someone very good, but it's not nice to treat someone not good. You get what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't treat TF2 Medic in a bad way, wouldn't I? Nine! I treat him very nice, like he's a normal person, especially since he's fictitious and things like that, but it doesn't matter. Now, why am I taking steps to the next level? That's a pretty good question. Next level means that instead of doing water, which I just did last week, I took red dye, this red color dye that is, I guess you could say, similar to fruit punch or something like that. I did that this morning, and what I did was I put a clear cup of water right there on the other side, and the red one on this side. And I took a syringe and I went through the motions. You know what I did? I took a syringe, pulled it up like this, and then I stuck it in to the red liquid, and then I stuck it into the clear water. So that I made it look like I was practicing medicine, but in a different kind of way. You know that, don't you? That's pretty good. I see you're catching on. Pretty nice, yeah. But I hope that answers your question of why I take things to the next level. But the only thing I do not take to the next level is having a medigun. I do not have a medigun for a good reason. And that is because mediguns, even though they heal people, they are a sense of violence. I do not use the medigun. No. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to look for the medigun, but I don't think it's anywhere here. Another thing that I wish I had to comfort me right now is Archimedes, of which I don't know why I don't have Archimedes. It'd be nice if I did, really. 9. I don't have any animal. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I don't. However, it would be pretty nice if I did have Archimedes, of which would be really wonderful, very wunderbar if I did have Archimedes. But there's one problem. I don't have where to keep them. Also, a dove has a lot of responsibility. I need to take care of it. I need to know what food to feed it. And I also need to know what kind of cage to put them into. For her, whatever. Doesn't make a difference anyways. It's just that if I did have Archimedes or whatever I tried to name my dove, doesn't matter. I still say Archimedes is a pretty common name, especially since in King Arthur, you know that book about King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table? You probably read that story, don't you? Yeah. Anyways, getting on with it. One of the wizards is named Archimedes. So I'm assuming that's where the medic probably got the name, Archimedes. And he decided to name one of his doves Archimedes. The rest of his doves, the other 11, I don't know why he didn't give them any names. Pretty strange, isn't it? I don't know why, but it'd be pretty interesting if he did give them other names. Of which I don't know why he didn't. It'd be pretty interesting if he did. Yeah. So now you know my whole story of how I became TF2 Female Medic, and also how I came up with this cosplay and things like that. But the bottom line is that I want to be treated nice as a nice TF2 Female Medic. That's what I want from all of you. And I'm sorry that I'm saying this in a very serious way, but I mean it in a serious way. And to all the others out there who are busy with their game consoles and things like that, and to all of you cosplayers, yeah, I think you've used this shout out before, but I don't mind giving it to you again. Okay? A big shout out to all the TF2 cosplayers, and a big shout out to all the gamers. A big shout out to all of you guys out there who are keeping the memory of TF2 alive. Yeah. Pretty wunderbar, right? Yeah. I really like that. I really like that everybody is keeping to their contract. I don't know if it's a contract or not, but they're keeping to their way of expressing themselves. Just because I have been caught up in the TF2 franchise, it doesn't mean that things are going to get a lot better. You know that. And I'm sorry that I caused such drama and things like that. I didn't mean to do that at all. But anyways, I think that I want all of you not just to like and subscribe to the channel. That's not what I want. What I also want is that you guys out there should really, really walk away or stroll away with the lesson, a very powerful lesson of treating people and characters nicely. Very, very nicely. And not to heaven forbid give them hate comments or hate in general, even though there's a thing called anti-Semitism. But I wouldn't say that about somebody, anybody being anti-medic, you know? I wouldn't say that about anybody being anti-medic, because even if there was anti-medicism, which is a made-up thing. I don't know why it is, but whatever. Even if there was such a thing, I would erase it, totally. I would do that. I totally would. No question about it. Now, I want you to walk away with the lesson that, number one, treat people nicely. Number two, treat people fairly. Don't misjudge them just because of their appearance and what they do and what they say. And number three, the most important thing is treat them right. Treat them with respect. That is the main thing. That is the main thing that everybody deserves. And even though it's hate that gets in the way, that's their problem. I don't pay attention to that. I try to reason with them, but the reasoning doesn't always come from the heart. It normally comes from the head. Just because the medic says the healing is not as rewarding as the hurting, let me rephrase that when he says the healing is rewarding as the respect. That is how things should be in the TF2 world. Yes, that is how I want it, and that is how it shall be. Now, I hope you got this completely in your heads and in your hearts. I hope that you got this completely. I hope that you'll remember it for the whole rest of your lives, even in or out of the TF2 world. You know that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other stuff to do. I have other stuff to be preparing for. And I know it should have been a very lively live stream. But like I said in the very beginning, it's a very serious live stream. Never mind the fact that I cried in the very beginning, which really, I don't know why I did it, but I had to get my emotions out somehow, and I did. But really, who am I kidding? It's time I end off the live stream, and if any of you guys out there, any of you comrades out there might have missed it, it doesn't matter. You'd be able to tune into the full story and the whole ins and outs of things and ins and outs of other stuff of what I said already. So, on that note, it's time to end. So, goodbye and auf Wiedersehen, and thank you all for watching. Who knows, I might be doing a better live stream in the near future. Maybe a better one with more positivity. That is what I want. Positivity and lots of other things. Okay? Thank you very much. Danke. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for watching.